Boys and girls, that train whistle reminds me of one day when I was down at the railroad corral in a little town in Texas, watching the cowboys load old number 9 with beef cattle for the big meat-packing houses in Fort Worth. There on the switch track was a great big red boxcar, a refrigerator car painted bright yellow, a big silver tank car with oil from the Texas oil fields, 9 or 10 cattle cars, and, of course, coupled at the end of the train was a bright red caboose. Old number 9, that was the engine, was down the track a ways getting coal and water for the trip. But it wouldn't be as long and treacherous a trip as back in the old days, when the cowboys on horseback had to drive the steers over the Chisholm Trail all the way from Texas clear up into Kansas. There were all kind of dangers in those days. Wolves, thunderstorms, stampedes, and more often than not, bands of savage Indians and cattle rustlers. Today, all the old cattle trails are made out of steel railroad tracks. But the engineers are sort of cowboys. Cowboys with iron horses, you might say, and with the iron courage that made the Old West the great country it is today. I saw old number 9 pulling out for Fort Worth, and the whistle blew again. And I thought about that other old number 9, back in the early days, the one they made the song about. On a dark stormy night, not a star was in sight, and the north wind was a-howling down the line. Stood a brave engineer with a face that showed no fear, and his orders to pull old number 9. Oh, the wheels hummed a song as the train rolled along, and the black smoke came pouring from the sky. As he pulled round a hill, his brave heart stood still, for a headlight came gleaming down the track. The two trains sped on toward each other, rushing like comets through the sky. The brakes couldn't hold them. Nothing could stop them. Nothing could stop them in time. Closer and closer and closer they came until they met in a crash of steam and flame. When the evening sun is low and you hear the whistle blow, remember the wreck of number 9. No danger is near, there's a brave engineer who would give up his life to be on time.